Hello again, and welcome back to CPD Readings. As always, I am your host, CPD. In my first video, I outlined the plans for this channel, but I didn't talk too much or really at all about the story that I will be telling you. So that's the purpose of this video. I'll give you a brief synopsis of the story, as well as introduce some of the main characters that will be following along in this journey. So, what's the story all about? So the continent of Aralkian is divided into 5 major nations. So we have Khantun, Lazur, Tirbola, Melfest, and the Wildlands. So the first book in this series will explore the stories of Kelby, Dalmath, and Nil. So first we'll start with Khantun, the farming nation. Folklore told of the goddess of life and harvest, Gwentaria, who was tricked by the god of death, Duosnos, and imprisoned in the wildlands. Pestilence and famine ravaged the land until a hero was chosen who would go on to free the goddess from her imprisonment. The descendants of that hero would come to be known as the children of Gwentaria. Our story begins hundreds of years later with one of those children. We join Kelby as he and his crew prepare to leave the trading city of Felmatter in the country of Lazur. Join us on this adventure as he not only fights against the mysterious creatures that invade from the wildlands, but as he is haunted by recurring dreams of demons in the darkness. All this and more leaves the question, is there anything he can do to save his people, or are they to be doomed to the encroaching darkness? So, swiftly moving on, next we have Tirbola. So Tirbola is known as the Warring Nation. The ruler of this nation, King Chocht, believes he has been born to unite the other villages and towns of Tirbola and create a continent of everlasting peace. Dalmath, a former high-ranking officer in the Tirbolan army, now leads a small squadron of 4 known as the Black Shepherds. Their mission is to bring the lost sheep of Aralkian into the light of King Chocht. The Black Shepherds infiltrate towns, destabilize governments, cause political upheaval, and either install subjects that are predisposed to King Chocht or remove them from the path to lasting peace. His story begins as the Black Shepherds, Arquin, Kurth, Davin, and Dalmath are sent to the town of Rakshaw. Will Dalmath complete his mission, or has years of violence and subterfuge become too much for his addled mind to handle? And then lastly, we have the town of Rakshaw, where the story of Nil will take place. Nil is almost a man. At the age of 17, he lives with his 2 brothers, Nath and Mas, on the outskirts of Rakshaw. Nath, having taken over the family cobbling business after their father, signed up to fight in the Richmond Brigade, a squad that was made up of men from the town of Rakshaw to fight in the coastal wars. The coastal wars were caused by bandits and pirates who raided the shipping lanes along the borders between them and Khantun, depriving the town of much needed essentials. Their father, unwilling to watch his children suffer and starve, signs up to swearing to send his wage back to them. We join Nil 8 months after his father left for the army and 3 months after money had stopped being sent to them. Nil works in the local forge along with his friends Iam and Nias. His life is simple and quiet until on one evening, while having drinks in the Coloured Dragon, he meets Yor, a young woman from the far north of Rakshaw. Find out how their relationship evolves as political tensions grow and the looming threat of Tirbola becomes ever more real. So now that that's out of the way, so now that we have more of an idea of what the story will be about, we have a quick little glimpse into who the characters we're going to be following along in this story are. The next video that I put up on this channel will be Veralkian, Whispers of the Goddess, Chapter 1. Now in this chapter we'll be meeting Kelby, we'll be meeting Brim, who's the captain of their ship, and we'll be seeing a little bit more of the world as they prepare to leave the trading city of Falmatter in the country of Leisure, like we mentioned previously. So I hope you enjoy. I hope you look forward to it. And as always, be seeing you.